I'm here with Marlynn McNutt of Fire Mountain Gems and Beads. And Marlynn, we've been talking a lot about trends, and one of the trends now is knitting, and you were brought to us a fantastic necklace that really incorporates beading and knitting all together.
Yes, not only beading and knitting, but crochet.
Oh, that's right, too.
So, yes.
Now, tell us about the materials that you're going to be using to make this gorgeous necklace.
Okay, what we're using is a combination of chenille, fun fur, and ribbon yarns.
Okay.
And they come on these cards.
And how many yards do you need to do this all?
We're using 16 yards of each, including pearl cotton. You use a hank of pearl cotton.
Okay. And of course you can embellish it. You're adding in beads, gorgeous Swarovski crystals.
Yes.
And there's so many different varieties. Yes. And all of these instructions in the list of supplies is on the website. But how many beads in particular do you use for this? Okay,
what we're using is a total of
26 sets of six
for each strand.
Okay. Well, let's show us how to get started doing it.
All right. The first strand is the knitted. This is the outside strand on the necklace. So the first step that you're going to do is take your pearl cotton and go ahead and string your crystals in any pattern that you choose.
So first thing you do is just string your
string your crystals. Okay. You can use a big eye needle, and they will go through the crystals fine on the pearl cotton. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to take your knitting needles. This just requires a basic knowledge of knitting.
Right, so you don't have to be an expert.
No, you don't.
I like that already.
Okay, you're going to cast on two onto your knitting needles.
And how many fibers are you using?
I'm using a total of 4. I'm using the 3 fibers off the card and then the strand of pearl cotton.
Oh, that's right, okay.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and knit down to wherever you decide you want your beads to start.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is slide the beads right down to the knitting needles.
So we said we're using a set of 6, so you're sliding them down forward.
You're sliding down 6 beads. And then what you're going to do is go ahead and leave just a little bit of a loop in that. And go ahead and knit.
It's the fun part.
This is the fun part. And as you knit, you're going to hold those beads in place so that after you've taken your 2 stitches, you're going to turn
and do the other
and you're going to knit back 2 stitches.
Gotcha. Look at that. And you're technically knitting your beads into your necklace.
Your design.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then once you have knitted back again, you are ready for your next set of beads.
Okay, so you just slide more forward.
So you just go ahead and slide more forward onto your pearl cotton and just slide them right up to your knitting needle.
So that's why it's important to string all of the crystals in the beginning.
It is. It is.
Great. All right. Now it's time for the next set. So you do this all the way around on the first set of
You go ahead and knit that the length that you want your necklace. And then you're going to go ahead and finish it off. Also, one thing I did forget to say, at the beginning of the necklace, you do want to leave maybe 10 or 12 inches of fibers loose. This is going to provide the tie for the back of your neck.
That's right, because it's going to be a nice tie sample.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, then you're going to go ahead. This also just requires a basic knowledge of crochet. So this is just a chain stitch.
Okay.
And you'll go ahead and make it the length that you want that lays comfortably inside the outside knitted strand.
And how many fibers are you using for this one?
We're just using 3 fibers for this one. We're not using the pearl cotton.
Oh, okay, so just 3. All right.
Okay, and then once you have this crocheted to where you want it, the length that you want it, you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut some beading thread and go ahead and string your pattern of beads on. You can use the same pattern that you used in the outside strand, or you can change it around.
Okay.
And you're going to secure your thread between 2 stitches.
So you're going to go ahead and crochet the whole thing and then do the beads?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're also going to leave your long strands on the end. So once you have this done and your beads are on, secured between 2 stitches, you're going to take your needle and you're going to go down between the next 2 stitches. And as you pull this through, you're going to see that your beads will hang in a little loop.
Oh, that's a nice technique, because that'll be pretty. It's like dangling crystals.
Yes. So you can go ahead and you can add these on between each stitch, or you can spread them out however you want your piece to look.
Okay. And now, do we have ribbon that's going to get incorporated
We do.
too?
We have organza ribbon, and what you're going to do is go ahead and take the fibers that you have used in your crochet section, and then you're going to take the fibers that you used in your knit section and separate them.
Okay.
And just go ahead and lay them out. And you're going to take your ribbon, which is already cut, and we're cutting the ribbon approximately the same length as the fibers that you have laying out left at the ends.
And you just tie them?
And you're going to go ahead and you're just going to put all the sections together and tie the ribbon right in the center.
Well, that's perfect. That's a nice little finish.
Yes, it makes a nice finish to the necklace.
Let's take a look again at the finished product, and you can see how gorgeous that necklace is. And of course, you brought along some other examples of incorporating knitting into jewelry making, which I think is absolutely fantastic. What a great way to marriage the two mediums together with your beading and then your knitting. Thank you so much, Marlynn.
You're
it's always
very
fun
welcome.
to be with you.